At Buckley's Entertainment Centre Geelong, you'll get the VIP treatment when you join up as a loyalty member. Enjoy all the benefits and rewards just by enjoying the facilities at Buckley's Entertainment Centre. The dining choices at Buckley's are superb, offering daily specials, theme nights, and most of all, exceptional value. The kids can enjoy the large playground while you enjoy dining in the bistro. So whether it's the entertainment, the newly renovated outdoor area, or the great family environment, you'll have a ball at Buckley's Geelong.
Welcome to our show, netball show for, I don't know, the second one, I suppose it is, Carly, for this season. We're into round, 13 or something? But anyway, Carly is on my right.
Yeah, I'm normally on my left.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not going to cope with this
tonight. No, don't worry. And we've got a special guest with us today, Justine Gadget from Bannockburn.
It's Radford now, thanks.
Oh, Radford! Oh my God.
Thank you.
Didn't know.
A little while.
Sorry. Oh my God,
I knew that might come up, but
we'll catch up later.
Yeah.
Sorry. So we've got a special guest. So what I'm going to start off is saying this. Now, from the previous show, we talked about the interleague team, and we were saying, Carly and I were saying how didn't understand the process. We named the interleague team from 2016, then we named the girls from 2017. So I think the process we questioned was how did someone from another interleague, competition come into this interleague team?
Yep.
So we didn't know the process.
We do now.
We questioned
our bylaws.
We've been told to have our bylaws. But we have Justine in so she can verify this process of what happened and why these girls were chosen in replace of the girls who had left. Over to you, Just.
Thank you. Okay, so firstly I'd just like to say thank you and well done to the girls that did represent our league in 2017. It was a really successful day. It was a long trip. It was a 7-hour round trip, driving up and driving back. So,
hang on, what was the trip back like?
We were sleeping. Yes.
It took 10 minutes.
Something like that. So it was a really long day, and we were successful, which was great. Going into this season, we had 12 girls selected in the Team of the Year from 2016. Now, unfortunately, for reasons that we can't control, I think 7 or 8 of those girls actually either changed leagues or retired from playing netball, which left us with 4 or 5 girls from that Team of the Year. That was Celeste, Shannon and Chloe, who currently play for Bannockburn, but Chloe was selected as an invalid player. Erin Lang was from Thompson, and Shannon Leach was also from Thompson, so I think that's the 5 girls that were there. All of those 5 girls that were still in did represent and make that big trip and play for us this year, so well done to those girls.
And as you said, you can't control the players that retire or go to another club or another league either. So that's what happened to those girls that didn't play.
Yeah, so people like Mel Philpott has played a few games out at Drysdale, someone like Amanda Wilson from Werribee, and Werribee always have strong players, so it's a shame that we didn't have people represent from Werribee. But people like Amanda went to the Ballarat League and things like that.
And Janelle Bragg, who's Werribee as well, went to Grovedale.
Went to Grovedale, Her sister's coaching at Grovedale, so that explains that one a little bit. If girls were left from that team and they didn't come, I think you questioned that also. There is a penalty in place, which is a 2-week
So listen to this, guys. So if you're chosen for the
Mm-hmm.
interleague team, this is what you're going to cop if you don't play and if you,
so as far as I'm aware, it's a 2-week suspension. And I think there is a financial fine. I think it's $200 to the club, which I'm sure the club would probably pass on to the player. So we didn't have to implement any of that because every girl did come.
But that only comes into play if they have insufficient reasons not to play.
Yeah, they need a medical certificate.
And then they still have to attend.
That's right, to sit on the bench.
Sit on the bench.
So we've clarified that.
But if they leave the league, we can't do that.
No, you can't do that.
So that's all there is. So those girls came. From there, we knew that early in the season because I do my research as coach at Bannockburn. I like to know what we're coming up against, who's in, who's out, so I do a little bit of research prior to the season. So I knew that, so we had a fair few weeks to organise, but Interleague was quite early in our season. I think we'd only had 4 or 5 rounds.
Yeah, mid-May.
So it was the 25th or something. What was it, Kelly?
Yeah, mid-May.
Mid-May, yep.
So from there, I spoke with Madge about which girls we may select to come in, and I know personally as a coach at the end of last season, I put in my choices for Team of the Year, and some of those girls didn't get selected. So let's say someone like Ellie Tubbs wasn't selected in Team of the Year. Highest goal scorer of the league, goal shooter in the
great
grand
to have
final.
in the team. Yep,
it would have, but that's out of my control. She's someone that I probably shouldn't
And it's
say
every
that I
club
selected
that
it.
gets to
Every coach
nominate
at every
someone
club.
too. So
Yeah.
it's not just one particular club, it's every
Yeah.
club. And
So,
us.
Leave with Mr. Lightman, we're out of lights. Are we done? We're still going. Can we go? Can you see us?
Yeah, so
we've just gone dark here.
Yes.
Lights out.
So with a couple
Typical
of
Dick
weeks,
Philpott not paying for the bills at GDFL. But anyway, Buckley's. But anyway. Sorry, Doug.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So with only a couple of weeks' notice, some girls are unavailable. So Ellie was unavailable. There's another girl from Werribee that was unavailable. We asked a couple of girls from East Geelong. We asked some girls from North Geelong and Belcoast Hill. Some girls didn't get back to Madge. That's out of our control.
Yeah.
Some girls said no. So then from that list we had to find other girls, and I'd already played against Thompson. I'd gone down and watched North Geelong. I'd watched East Geelong play a few times, and doing my research I'd known where a lot of these girls had come from. So then we asked some more girls. People like Katie Garner, we had her on as an emergency.
Yeah.
We actually had another girl lined up for that position who didn't end up coming. She had work commitments, so she came through in the last week, which was great that she put herself out there to come up, and she did a fantastic job.
Can I just interrupt you for a minute? How many training sessions did you have?
Yeah.
One.
This is just one?
Yeah, just
okay.
one. Yeah.
Yep, keep going, sorry.
Yeah, so just one training session. Someone like Nick O'Brien, I watched her play a few times. She was fantastic when I saw her play, but she had come from another league, actually the league that we had interleague against last season, and she had a standout performance up there. So I think it's really important that people know our policies and procedures do allow us to pick people from the current season, and to get the best representation of the skills of our players, it's important to put people like her in.
Yeah.
So that's where it came from.
Okay. So I think the thing is, so did you go around to did you look at every team in the GDFL to pick these girls, like,
Yes.
as a choice? Yeah, you
Yes.
did. Okay. So basically what Judge is saying is there was and we read the bylaws, Carly.
We did read the
by-
bylaws.
Yeah.
We did.
So it is in Madge's discretion and committee's discretion, and that who they can pick at the last minute if girls can't play.
Yeah.
Or if girls can't be, can't make
under
the team, or they've got
exceptional
commitments.
circumstances. Yeah.
So
So we've clarified that.
we've clarified that.
Bylaw 15.
Yeah.
Done.
As I said, Justine, and I did say, and I reiterate this, I did say congratulations to the girls
did?
on their win.
Yeah.
And I did not point out to any girl, apart from the fact, like I did mention Jo Couch.
Mention some names.
But as I said, it was more so about the
process.
The process of
Yeah.
didn't understand how someone from another interleague team gets in. I mean,
And I think
Another-
we're also representing other people's opinions too.
we've
we're
had
our
a lot of
representation.
girls, a lot of people say to us, well, how does that happen? And we say, well, we don't know. So, so that's why you're sitting here today, so
We
that
should
we
know.
can verify that
Yeah.
to you guys out there. But as we said, you did win. Fantastic win. We can't knock that.
No.
And that bus trip should have been a good ride home with an esky in
We
the
went
back.
on a bus.
Can
What
I
we
just
done?
ask one
We
quick
drove
question?
ourselves.
Oh my God, no! You're going to
The
get a
boys
bus.
got a bus, we drove ourselves.
What's the
we
whole
did
other
have that
show?
option.
Neville?
No, we did have that option.
Okay,
Kate.
Neville,
Yeah,
what
put
is
it out
that
there.
I just
about?
have to ask a quick question. Do you think there's still a place for the interleague? Do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's difficult to get the numbers up. I think
Yeah.
some girls want to have a weekend off, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
The boys get to trial, the girls have to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think distance is an issue, just quickly?
When we play at home, it's not.
Yeah.
No, of
7
course it
hours
isn't.
is a long way to go.
Yeah.
I love
Alright.
it, so I'll go every year if I need to.
Yeah, very
good.
But other people.
So basically, we just want to wrap it up by saying, listen, if you get chosen for the interleague, please make an effort to play, because it is such an honour to be chosen, and that is what you've got to look forward to, playing for the GDFL. Thank you, Justine, for clarifying all that situation for us. We'll be back soon.
IOBay Healthcare Group is regional Victoria's largest sports injury treatment centre, providing the most comprehensive group of health professionals for the management of sporting and musculoskeletal injuries. We have been looking after sports people since 1985 and continue to provide expert care and service to athletes of all ages and levels. The Geelong Centre employs 20 highly qualified physiotherapists who offer professional clinical treatments with an emphasis on rehabilitation. IOBay Health Group.
Welcome back. And we still got Justine with us. She's going to stick around for this segment, which is great. We always like a third wheel. Now, we're going to talk about a game on Saturday that is being played between Cryo and East Geelong. It is a very special occasion out there at Cryo. It is at Cryo, Carly.
It is. Hang on.
Yeah, Cryo versus East Geelong. So it is at Cryo. Is it at East?
It's at Cryo.
It's at Cryo.
If it's listed first, it's a home game.
Carly's been with us for a while now. She still doesn't understand. But listen, we're going to talk about, and it is a Maddie Rewald.
It is. It's Fight Like Maddie. It's for Maddie Rewald.
So I want you to listen to Carly now. She's going to explain everything.
So this week we're having purple tops for the A-grade netballers. As we said, Cryo versus East. It's for the Maddie Rewald Foundation, and it's a huge vision, and it's a huge day, and it's basically was founded by the Rewald family in June
and everyone knows
2015.
Nick Rewald.
They do.
Fantastic. St Kilda football.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, they're in collaboration with the Snowdon Foundation. So they're raising funds for blood cancers, basically. So it's a huge, very important day. Big foundation.
So get your wallets out, get your coins out, get your money out. Please donate
to the purple
to this.
tops.
Yeah.
Wear your purple of everything. So
I don't
fight like
purple.
Maddie.
I don't like purple.
Don't like purple?
No. Have you got a chocolate?
No, I haven't.
We haven't got purple. But anyway,
fight like Maddie.
Fight like Maddie. You do it. Good cause. Okay.
Great cause.
I think we'll maybe discuss the ladder.
Yeah, let's quickly
do that.
touch on the
Sounds good.
Touch on the ladder.
You're up there.
Sitting up there.
We
We
are
can
up
talk
there.
about it.
So we've got Naturally Werribee Centrals on top. Bannockburn, Thompson, North Geelong, Cryo.
Amazing. Top
Yeah.
five.
Do you know what though? I look at this ladder and the fact, Matt, is look at the points. Like there's between 6th and 7th, and maybe even not even 8th. 6th and 7th. It's got a chance to get in anyway. So
no, I just think it's extremely close across the board. Maybe given the last two teams, I think Justine, you've played them all, so you'd probably.
And looking at you guys, Justine, sitting on second with one win behind Werribee. Actually, your percentage is 153 to 138 to Werribee. So you're doing really well this season.
We are. We're actually a couple of wins behind Werribee, so we've lost 2 games this season.
1.1.
And we also had the draw when everyone in the league had the draw except for Werribee.
Well,
so
Werribee we played that whole game with the lightning and everything.
Yeah.
So they didn't get a draw, but every other team in the
2 points.
2 points.
So what I'm interested to know is, because some of the games have been really close, or most of the games have been really close with a lot of the sides. You know, 2 or 3 goals here and there.
Yeah.
And it has. You know, it's been so close amongst all sides. Who do you find the biggest threat still? I know that Thompson is still a really good, strong side. Yep. East Geelong, you know, they're sitting at number 8, but they've got some great players playing for them.
Yeah.
Megan Cartwright, she's playing so well for East Geelong, and you know they're only losing by 2 or 3 goals. They lost the last 3 by 3 goals. So, and that seems to be the case for a lot of the teams. What do you think, or who do you think is probably the real threat other than Werribee?
Right. So for Bannockburn personally, we lost to Werribee and Inverleigh.
Yes, now Inverleigh.
We did lose to Inverleigh. I think some people are shocked with that, but Inverleigh are always strong competition for us, and particularly we play them on the Anzac Day, so it's that really big match.
Yeah.
We also have 3 players at Bannockburn that have come from Inverleigh. So it was a very high pressure situation for them. Hopefully we get them next round, but there's someone that we look forward to having that challenge against. Werribee, we lost by a goal to Werribee. We're actually up with a couple of minutes to go.
But there's 2 or 3 teams who only lost within 5 goals to Werribee, so it's not like they're not
that's the biggest
unbeatable.
difference.
It's achievable to beat.
And I think it's mentally holding it mentally against Werribee. Do you think?
I think so. They've been so dominant the past 4 or 5 years.
They're a great
They're
team. You can't deny that.
Interested to hear how Chloe Reardon went against Inverleigh.
I think Chloe actually only played half game against Inverleigh. Yeah, she was fine.
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's all.
She's
But
been
anyway,
playing well. She's injured.
And I think the thing that surprised us is, well, Bellpost
Injuries.
Hill's not up there for a change.
We can talk
Bellpost Hill's not there. Like they're down with Anarchy down and Winchelsea and Geelong West.
Honestly, Bellpost Hill slipped down last season as
They
well.
started
I
to go down,
think they
you're
really
right.
miss
You
Kiwi
could
Martin
see.
down there. She's had a lot of worry this year now that she's back in the country. But
it's good to see
young
Cryo
players
up there. Absolutely fantastic to see Cryo up there.
Quickly, we just touched on it briefly before about injuries. You've had a big loss.
We did. We
this
lost
season.
Katie Garner a couple of weeks ago. She's done her ACL and a fractured femur.
A fractured femur. I just feel
she walked around
sick.
for 2 weeks before she realised, and
Did she go down on the court?
she went down at training. Yeah.
Training.
Yeah.
She
So
had
she's
hurt
obviously
earlier.
out for the whole season.
She's
And
gone.
So who's replacing her, Just?
We have Georgia Connors returning to Bannockburn. She was a junior last year. She also played B grade last year, and she's going to come through, and we're going to develop her in that side. Katie's a wing attack, goal attack, so obviously we still have Celeste in that wing attack role. So yeah, nice to have someone different. But we'll miss Katie.
You will.
for sure.
But anyway. All right, so we'll go to probably this coming round, which is round 13, as we said, just after halfway. Anarchy in Belmont, that's out at Anarchy, and it's like a demolition site out there at Anarchy with those bloody club rooms. I tell you, it's like a mess. You just can't find anything. But anyway, Anarchy in Belmont.
How about we give it to Jazz? She can tell us who she thinks is going to win.
Oh, I can tell you, Belmont. Jazz?
You know, Belmont have actually been quite up and down this season.
They have.
Inconsistent.
Yeah, so I actually think it's going to be tighter than most people think. We played Anarchy a few weeks ago and they were quite strong. I don't think the score really reflected how good they were. It depends who JD plays.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with Anarchy, like I've seen them about 4 times, 5 times, 4 times maybe, if they're lucky, this season, and they haven't got 4 quarters in them. That is the problem. They're just unfit. And
it's a fitness thing, you think?
Of course. They start off really well and then they just collapse.
I think they have a few girls that play A and B grade too. So
They
maybe
do.
having
And
played
they
B grade, they're
certainly
tired
do.
by the end of the A grade game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not telling people how to coach. So.
No. Look,
No.
I did see them play. We went down and watched them actually, and we did see a lot of the girls playing B grade and A grade. And I think it's just too hard to sustain.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
I
Of course
think
it
so.
is.
Yeah.
All right, Cryo East Geelong. That's the big one, as we
The
said,
big
at
one, I think it's going to be a ripping
But
game.
I think Cryo are going to do you guys.
Do you think? I don't think so. I
I'm
think
going
East
East
Geelong.
Geelong.
I'm
going
going
East
East Geelong
Geelong.
because
Nico
like
Ryan's
I
back,
said,
so-
she's back. Megan Cartwright's been playing phenomenally, and might I say she has done 2 ACLs, third one, not
Yeah.
had surgery, and still
You
playing.
shouldn't be telling. Don't pinpoint who. Don't go
I'm not
who.
saying. Did I
All
say
right.
names? I said
Geelong-
names.
you did. You're
Okay,
an idiot.
anyway, but I'm saying East Geelong because they've lost 3 really close games.
I have lost a few games recently, and I think
Be a
rip
ripper
game.
game. Their
Yeah.
players come down. But anyway, we'll see what happens there. Geelong West plays Bellpost Hill up at.
Be a good game,
Geelong,
I think.
Geelong West. What do you think? Geelong West are on the bottom. Bellpost Hill.
Yeah.
It'll be a close one. What do you reckon, Bellpost?
Geelong West have so much potential. They've got a lot of experience in there.
Yeah.
I think their goal attack didn't miss a shot against us. And we still won by a fair margin, but I'm not quite sure where they're falling down because the names of the girls in there are phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, I've seen, and
they
their
could
name,
fit
you're
in
right,
there.
they are.
So
Naomi
whether or not
Nacker and all them,
they're not
yeah.
gelling, maybe,
No, that's
I'm not sure. So it's
Look-
going to be experience versus, what do you call it, rookies, because Belfast Hill is so young.
Yeah.
Elkhart
And they
is
are.
probably the most
We got,
experienced.
and I must say, there's a little girl named Gemma Bird. She's one of Chelsea's friends. She's under 17s, and she's actually playing in A grade at the moment. They're developing her, Joy Grubb, which is great. Good for you, Gemma.
And Abby Croft, I think,
Yeah,
played
she's
D
there.
grade and won
That's
league
right.
best and
And she's
first
up
for
there.
D grade.
Yep.
She's in there too. So
North Geelong Bannockburn, that's out at North Geelong. This is going to be a cracker.
This will
Yeah.
be a cracker.
Oh, Fenno, he's holding his ears because he thinks I talk too loud. I beg to differ. What do you reckon, Carl?
Oh, look, I'm really torn with this one. I think it's just going to be absolute pearler. I think it'll come down to whether North Geelong have got their goalers in top form.
Yeah.
They've got Shay Rowbottom, who's playing really well, and Shane Pittman, I think it is, who's been starring the last couple of weeks. So if they're in form, they'll give you a red hot run for your money. But I'm actually going for Bannockburn in this round. It's not because Justine's sitting here, but I think that
No, it is. I just don't know.
it'll be a great game.
I think North Geelong, I don't know, they sort of play
Are they
when they
lacking
want
the
to play.
consistency?
well, we don't know because we didn't get to play them. They
That's
were
right.
our
They
red
lightning
we had our 2
rounds.
points. So and it was even for the first quarter.
You know
so
what? A draw.
We're ready.
I'm going Thompson and Inverleigh is out at Thompson. I think this is going to be a cracker too.
Thompson, new goal shooter.
Yep.
Came
Who you're
from
saying?
A grade
She's a
Ocean
new-
Grove.
Yeah,
we
Come
played her.
from St Mary's
She was
Ocean
St Mary's
Grove?
last year, Ocean Grove this year. Played her first game against us
Yeah.
last weekend.
Yeah.
So
Last round,
Thompson.
we have got Winchelsea and Werribee Centrals, and that is out at Winch. So from one end of Earth to the other end of Earth. Winchelsea.
And they have actually played against each other that one round that no one else got.
That no one else.
Oh, they did too. So hang on, let's have a look. They lost to Werribee, so I'm going Werribee.
Werribee for me.
Werribee, but I
Werribee,
love the girls at Winchelsea, so
Yes.
I hope that they can bridge that gap that they had earlier
Yeah.
in the season.
Yeah.
There's some potential and some young girls
But you
in
know,
again.
the same
Yeah.
as a couple of clubs, like they're growing out there again, aren't
For
they,
sure.
Jazz? Like they're
Yeah.
just sort of at the stage where they're starting again and they're starting to
New
rebuild,
coach,
which
new
is
players,
Yeah.
which
new
is
juniors.
good. All right, guys.
wraps
Well,
it up.
thanks, Jazz. Thanks
Welcome.
for clarifying
Thank you.
everything,
You're
Joe.
welcome.
Thanks for sticking around, Carls. Once again, thank you as always.
Thank
love.
you.
And we'll be back again sometime soon. You'll be looking at us. Bye.
At Buckley's Entertainment Centre Geelong, you'll get the VIP treatment when you join up as a loyalty member. Enjoy all the benefits and rewards just by enjoying the facilities at Buckley's Entertainment Centre. The dining choices at Buckley's are superb, offering daily specials, theme nights, and most of all, exceptional value. The kids can enjoy the large playground while you enjoy dining in the bistro. So whether it's the entertainment, the newly renovated outdoor area, or the great family environment, you'll have a ball at Buckley's Geelong.